In the real world, you can't push your finger through a solid wall. The atoms repel each other. In a simulation, this isn't a physical law. It is a math problem that must be solved for every single frame. The best solution for this was a method that acted like an invisible protective force field around every object. The closer two objects got, the stronger the field pushed them apart. If the distance became almost zero, the force would mathematically become infinite, creating a perfect, unbreakable rule against objects passing through each other. It was a good solution, but it had a flaw. When a knot was pulled tight, when woven fabric was twisted, when objects were pressed together in a pile, the system would break. In these cases, countless surfaces would get incredibly close to each other simultaneously. The force field would go into overdrive. The computer solver, which calculates the physics, would see that the force field had become impossibly sensitive. Any movement it calculated seemed to risk a big explosion of energy. The only safe step it could take was a step so small it was effectively zero. The simulation would freeze in place, trapped by its own rules. This is what researchers call search direction locking. This new paper solves that problem. It introduces a different kind of barrier that is still strong enough to prevent objects from passing through each other, but without the sensitivity. This is why they can simulate knots, woven cloth, and piles of paper without the simulation freezing. It replaces a system that locks up with one that finds a way through. They started where the problem originated, with the barrier's mathematical structure. The old method relied on a logarithmic barrier. In simple terms, this is a function designed to create an increasingly powerful repelling force. The core of the problem here was the barrier's sensitivity. As surfaces get extremely close, this sensitivity explodes to infinity. To the solver, this is like the force is on a hair trigger. The slightest movement seems to risk a massive miscalculation, so it decides the only safe action is to move a microscopic amount. The simulation freezes. The team's solution was to replace the logarithmic barrier with a cubic barrier. This new mathematical structure behaves differently. Its sensitivity increases in a steady, linear fashion as objects approach one another. The cubic barrier maintains a powerful repelling force to prevent intersections. This gives the numeric solver a stable and clear instruction set to follow, directly resolving the search direction locking that plagued previous methods. The second challenge was ensuring this new barrier remained impenetrable. Their solution was to make the barrier's stiffness dynamic. As the gap between objects closes, the system automatically increases the pushing force. What makes this possible is a specific calculation technique using what's called a semi-implicit treatment. For each step in the calculation, the solver uses the current strengthened barrier value but treats it as a fixed number. It feels the stronger force but doesn't get bogged down calculating how that force is changing at that exact moment. This avoids the mathematical feedback loop that caused the system to lock up. The final piece was to base the system in real-world physics. Instead of artists or engineers manually tuning magic numbers for stiffness, the system now calculates it directly from the object's material properties. It considers both the object's mass, its resistance to movement, and its inherent elastic stiffness, its internal resistance to being bent or compressed. This is the elasticity inclusiveness stiffness. A soft material like cloth naturally produces a gentler, more compliant barrier, while a hard material like metal generates a powerful, rigid one. Now, what does this actually unlock? We can now simulate scenes that were previously impossible. The paper demonstrates this by twisting bundled cylindrical shells, resolving 168 million simultaneous contacts without freezing. It simulates the pouring of thousands of long, flexible strands into a bowl, a nightmare of entanglements that would have flogged any previous simulator. It handles extremes. They simulated sheets of fabric with incredibly tight stretch limits, smashed with heavy objects. In these three stress tests, the old logarithmic barrier fails completely, while the new method handles them flawlessly.